Hello, and welcome back to another live stream. Back with another Retro Achievements Achievement of the Week. This week's game is Metroid Fusion, with the achievement Leg Day Paid Off, regain the speed booster power. Now judging from the progression achievements, this seems to be about a third of the way through the game, and the average time to beat the game is 8 hours on Retro Achievements. So I'm assuming about 2 hours 20-ish it should take today. I do, however, also want to make a quick clarification regarding one of the lifelines in Achievement of the Week, because I explained how the entire event works in the last two live streams. I made a small mistake because the previous second chance lifelines that allowed you to get credit for an achievement if you completed it after it was the active achievement of the week or the month has been replaced with one that lets you take credit whether you completed that achievement after or before it was the active achievement. I didn't properly read the descriptions, I just sort of assumed it would be the same as it was last year, but it has been changed apparently. So just wanted to make that clarification. I'm still not planning on using any lifelines, so that's part of why I didn't really read into the details. But yeah, Metroid Fusion. Obviously a Metroidvania, which I have previously mentioned might just be one of my favorite game genres ever. So definitely continuing a very strong start from this year's game selection after GTA 3 and Final Fantasy. But anyways, why is my controller not working? Why is it not pausing the emulator? Did I not set that up properly or something? Actually, when was the last time I even used RetroArch? It's been a while. Maybe something broke when I switched the input driver to SDL and I forgot to... Actually, I might have realized that. I switched it in Pokemon Yellow, right? I think. I think I might have actually realized at the end of that I could no longer open the RetroArch menu with the guide button, but I guess I didn't fix it. Anyways, I'm gonna reset the emulator, start the timer, and we'll get going as usual. Nintendo presents Metroid 4. So I guess is Super Metroid, Metroid 3, then? I assume. What is going on here? Warning. What? What the hell just happened? Well, I guess we're starting the game and we'll find out. There is a noticeable difference when I switch this. I mean, technically I'm using headphones, so this would be correct. I'm not sure which one I actually prefer. It seems to be just like slightly different mixing of the audio. I don't know, but let's switch it to headphones, I guess. And get started. I'd been assigned to watch over Biologics research team. This is probably Samus speaking, so I should be using a feminine voice, shouldn't I? Though I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologic's vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X-parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this bland computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasite. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. Okay. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? I think so. Now, go to the quarantine bay. Go to the quarantine bay. Okay. That's gonna be a bit difficult to get used to. That it's A is shoot, B is jump. I'm assuming that door needs missiles to enter, presumably. Interesting that there's no regular doors that I have to shoot through, that everything is just open. Okay, I think this is the navigation room. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Okay, how do I get there? Is it through here? No. Here, and I'm assuming down. Yeah, seems like it. Quarantine bay. Okay, that's how you aim diagonally down. Where did that thing go? Am I done? Do I go back to the navigation room? Or is there something else in here that I missed? No, I think I go back. This is unfortunate news. The specimen brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You are almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way. So pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. You must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I'm already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but we are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Not really. Do you want me to go there, or do you not want me to go there, because I might die? But let's say yes. Now, get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Okay. How do I... Okay, I need to jump on top of that to save. So, is there... Is there like options somewhere to make the text scroll quicker? I guess not. Where am I going? Up. Still gonna check what's there. Okay, I can't really get through there. But it is actually through here that I want to go anyways. Okay, I can press the button to speed it up. I've received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Okay. Is your objective clear? Yes. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Yeah, I just go up here. And up the classic Metroid elevator. That computer reminds me of a Graph Federation CO I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. What's the R? Recharge room. Energy tank recharge complete. And there's another save room here. Yeah, also I didn't mention it, but now we also have the classic shoot to open doors. Another navigation room. The data room is just ahead. Missile data downloaded. Hold R and press B. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X-parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Maybe. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now, find a way to the target. So I'm guessing when they say it knocked out the elevators, that includes this one. Yeah. So yeah, that definitely has some kind of different sound effect when I hit it. Will it stay open if I go back to recharge? Weapons and energy fully restored. Yeah. Okay, there's ladders. this game. And missile tank acquired. Missile capacity increased. Yes. Okay, where am I? Oh, I just ended up right here. Let me save first, because that seems like that would be a boss fight. Okay. Okay, it's just really precise to get a decent jump off of these. Energy tank acquired, energy capacity increased. Okay. Morphball ability recovered. Press down twice to morph. Oh, and I can just climb up into Morphball. That's nice. What am I supposed to do here? Ah, I can do that. Okay. I guess I can go through here now. Okay, a recharge room. Good to know. Back to the navigation room. Thomas, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1, SRX, shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Yeah. Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. So yeah, I need to go back there now. Oh, and that's locked now. I saw there was an area I apparently didn't check in there, but I guess I can't go there now. Sure, I'll save. Why not? Yeah, the controls being backwards is definitely going to continue to catch me off guard. What's up here? Green doors. I assume that's probably one of the locks that are listed there, so I can't go there. So I'm going back through here. Anything new? Confirm mission objective? No. Head to Sector 1 SRX. Okay. That place is now open. Can't do anything in there. I can go in here, grab another missile tank. I can now also go here. I'm still gonna also get caught off guard by having to press down twice to morph both. I've played Metroid 1 before. So having to press it twice is so weird to me. What is that? Is that the parasite? Looking like Samus. Anyways, I guess I'm heading down here. Into Sector 1. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful, certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now, listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? You're not gonna mark them on my map? I guess so. Now, get moving. I mean, I said the earlier jump on B. I guess technically it is on A, just... It's Game Boy. GBA controls. Can I look downwards before I jump? No. Can't go in there. What is going on? Atmospheric stabilizer online. 4 units still malfunctioning. Energy tank. I assume there's, yeah, nothing more in here. Is this another? Yep. Another one of these rooms. Seriously? Okay. 3 units malfunctioning. Okay, now let's look through here. Might as well. Okay. I could try going through here, but do I want to? Probably not. Wait. Can I grab onto the ceiling? Okay. I can get a missile tank here. I'm not going to try going through the lava. Okay. So I need to use missiles for these guys. Or I can just drop past all of them. This is another one of these rooms. Okay, 2 units still malfunctioning. I can't shoot those guys in the background. Is there anything useful down here? Guess I can recover some health. I did not mean to go through. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that guy. That looks like there would be something down there, but there's nothing on the map. Okay. 1 unit still malfunctioning. That's a single room. So let's check in here. Another missile tank. I can just run through there, I don't need to morph bow. Okay, how am I supposed to get there? Okay, like that. Okay, another save room. What is this? Well, I'm locked in here. Charge beam ability recovered. Press and hold B to charge. Surely there's something in here. Is this just an empty room? Why would that even be a thing? So why don't my normal shots also look different now? Okay, but I can't go back up through there. Ah, through here. There we go. Why would this be a thing? Maybe so you can shoot down? Charge shots can hit it. So I don't need to waste missiles. All stabilizers online. Atmosphere levels equalized. Yeah, I guess I go here now. Here. Oh, okay. This is technically a single room, but not actually. Unless there's like... I can shoot through the floor somewhere. No. Connect them. And this brings me back here. So I guess I want to head back to the navigation room. Don't need to recharge. I will save. Like... Actually, I guess I don't know. Am I gonna be staying in here or am I leaving? Atmospheric stabilizers online. But many eggs have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, TRO. The tropical habitat shows abnormalities. I suspect the eggs entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in TRO now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Yeah. Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigational room. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree. That was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer too. Okay, Sector 2 now then. Okay, seems pretty small. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsule containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So, first find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches, then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Is your objective clear? Yes. Keep an eye out for the SAX. Don't actually need to recharge, but... Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to search everywhere. Is even missiles aren't damaging that thing, huh? Okay, I can't walk past it. And yeah, that thing is just sitting there. Okay, let me go back and recharge after that. I'd rather not have to go through this whole place with 9 less than 99 energy. I guess we'll save that room for later. Yeah, that way is to the bombs. I'm assuming I can use bombs once I have them to open that up. That's also locked, so I can only go through here. Now, I guess my question is by it's not marked on the map, do they mean it's just not labeled, or is it like not visible even? And I have to find some area that's just not marked completely. Okay, no, it is marked on the map. This is the security room. Security level 1 unlocked. Blue hatch is now active. So yeah, I can now head back. Also check in here while I'm at it. A bunch of enemies that I haven't seen yet. Anything special if I kill all of them? No. I guess it's just well, unless there's something... Is there a way to run while aiming straight up? That would be really useful. But I guess not. Okay. Time to grab some bombs. Uh-oh. Okay, missile tank. Huh. Oh, this looks like something I can bomb. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting to bomb the wall, not the floor. But okay. What's in here? That's too high for me to jump. This I can probably get through. Huh? Okay. Great, more hidden passages. Okay. I wonder what happens if I die. Hopefully we won't have to find out, but... Why does that thing have so much health? Okay. A full recharge, that's nice. That's new. Huh. I don't know if I just did that wrong or if you can't bomb jump in this game. There's no way I'm just trapped, right? Okay, I guess you just can't. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Triggered something, apparently. Not sure if there was any indication that I just missed, or... Is there anything down there? Is this like vulnerable? Yeah. Okay. I could have just skipped that room. Okay, and this is just a save room over here. So I can just go through here and skip all of these guys. Looking at the map is not gonna do me much good, because nothing in here is actually marked on the map. There we go. Not sure what this gives me. Okay, no idea what this room is. Oh, it wasn't dead yet. I don't think I can get through here. What's in here? Okay, another vertical room. And another save room. So I seem to be making progress towards something. Now here's another energy tank. I guess let's save again. Not sure if I didn't, if I'd have to get that energy tank again if I died. I can probably bomb these. No, I cannot. Okay, so back through here. Then... not back through here. Unless there's another one of these pillars over here. No. I really should consider whether or not I can get back from somewhere before I jump down. I keep doing that to myself. Is there something over here? Something that... there we go. There we go. And what is gonna be in here? And why do I feel like it's gonna be a boss? It is a boss. How do I... do I need to... Okay. That works. Missed. Can I maybe use charged shots instead of missiles? So I don't risk running out. Okay, that did something. Is it getting shorter? I suppose I imagine I could probably hit it with just... regular shots as well. High jump and jump ball abilities recovered. I guess that's literally just I jump higher and I can jump in morph ball. Is that a thing in any other Metroid game? Jumping in morph ball? Or at least in any of the ones before this one, or is this the first time that's been a thing? So that feels very un-Metroid, if you know what I mean. Ah. This place is also destroyed now. Still can't break through that. So where the hell am I supposed to go? Did I miss something in the boss room? Doesn't seem like it. And I can't reach that corner of the boss fight room, but well, I just don't think there's any way I can reach that. So that can't be it. Is there something else I can do in this room? Can I break through the ceiling somewhere? These kind of look cracked. Okay, I can... Ah. I know I was told to run, but I can't exactly run. I think I can use... Yeah, I could use these things as platforms, but let's have a look in here first. Can't do anything in here. Yeah, can't go through there either. No. I can do that probably. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Don't think I can jump that high. Yeah. Can't open that yet. But I'd just like to get out, please. It's not through here. here, it's in here. Okay. Another section done. Samus, we've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. The SAX has invaded the water environment in Sector 4, AQA, with several thousand X. With the blue hatches active, the SAX slipped in easily. The creatures and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now head for Sector 4. I wonder if the computer has been infected as well, and is actually working for the parasite. The SAX, an enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. We're going here, Sector 4. This sector has taken more damage than expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still, this seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that the SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially this SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to a very large creature. The researchers called Ceres. It is capable of moving and attacking at ultra-high speed. The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributable to Ceres. No doubt the SAX released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned often to the breeding tank here. Its natural behavior must be to go back to it periodically. It's a valuable specimen, but you have been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? Yes. While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water, but we can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you'll be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go. Actually, if I could check... yeah, okay, it looks like the next upgrade is the one needed for the achievement. So it's hopefully not too much further. Not that I'm not enjoying it, but there is another data room in here, but let's see if I can get to it. What do I do with these things? they just appear if I get closer. Okay. I'm right here, so let me recharge. Guess let's go through here. No, these aren't enemies yet. Okay, do you just expect me to drop down? Okay, it's not that far actually. What's over here? Okay, this water isn't electrified. Another save room. Not sure why I'm exploring these areas off the beaten path, but I'm not actually sure I can do anything in here anyways. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. Okay, there's water down there. I don't want to go down there. Jesus Christ, just spawning me straight in front of an enemy. That's not very nice. Target is not down there. So let's head this way. Thank you. Okay, let's save. Okay, another energy tank. And I can't go through here. Cool. How do I get there then? I guess I might have to look for a different way by going around. somewhere else. I just need to use missiles for that fish. I can't go through there. Maybe I need to go back to the navigation. If the computer's so bloody smart, maybe it can tell me where to go. Can I even go back? No, I cannot. Did I miss something in there? Maybe. I already checked that I can't break through these. I can't jump up here, and that save room has no other exit. So then the only way forward is through that electrified water. I don't go down here. Well, I'm here at full health, so not anymore, but no. Wait. Can I? Okay, that's how I'm supposed to get through here. What? Oh. Cool. That was completely accidental going in here, but I'll take a missile tank. What? Is this not where I go? Like right next to the target. I guess I need to go down and around and to that save room and then get through. entirely sure how I'm supposed to do that. Ah, that's... I'm just gonna ignore that guy. Pump control unit. Does that mean I get to... Well, maybe at some point I get to drain the water. Actually, maybe through here? Yeah, through here. You die. Then you die. Would you kindly... That's how I get through. Okay. No refill before the boss this time. Oh, there's no boss here. It's probably there. And now I do get a full health refill and ammo. Okay, it can hit me up there. I thought maybe it couldn't, but... In this phase, I think it can't hit me up here. Okay, I thought it was already in its regular phase. Just die, please. Okay, it's dead. Barely. And like they paid off. Speed booster power regained. Run until speed boost begins. How do I get to... a save point? Can I just backtrack out of here? Or is that closed off? And I need to figure out how to get through that. Yeah, no, this is a one-way pathway. So I need to figure out what they want from me in that. Room. I haven't played Super Metroid, but aren't there like shine sparks that you store by pressing down once you're running? That could be something. There we go. I need to do it going this way. There's barely enough room in here to get it. And how do I... Why did that work this time? Okay, that's how I break those. That, I swear that looks like something I can break, yep. What is... oh. Okay, there's something there, but I guess I'll get to that later. Ah, that just goes back here. So I can save right here. Just double check that the achievement triggered as it's supposed to. Yeah. So that's another achievement of the week done. I guess 1 hour 38 minutes 46 seconds. Last week was barely above the 2 to 3 hour estimate. This week, I guess we got in under that estimate. But yeah, really fun game, I think, generally. I was definitely going to be at some point playing through the Metroid series on RetroAchievements anyways. So I guess that's one downside of having these more popular, well-known series on Achievement of the Week is I don't get to discover something new that I haven't heard about. But well, yeah, I guess it's also nice to be able to play some of these better known games as well. I don't know if I'm going to stream this week. I still haven't gotten around to starting recording the recap video of last year's Achievement of the Week that I want to do. So I want to get to that eventually. Well, this week, ideally, before it's like completely old news. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to find time to stream still to continue Silksong, but I guess we'll see what happens with that. What did I just do? Yeah, anyways, I guess that's gonna be it for today's stream, so you know what to do. Do it with style. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and if you're watching at a later time, leave a comment. And other than that, thanks for watching.